How's it going, guys? Not done an unboxing in a while. This is a new one of these the Cyclone X4 Android Sumvision Cyclone Android X4 media player, media streamer, which you can use with Kodi, XBMC, um, when your iPlayer apps, your iTV apps, that kind of stuff. And also, this is a cool little remote that Sumvision do, which is kind of like a Wiimote with a keyboard on it that lets you use the cursor instead of the built-in remote here. So I'm just going to unbox these two. You can have a quick look at it, and I'll also show you the software that you can get, which is on the Kodi and using the Sumvision Android X4. So I'll just pause the video and move the camera a bit closer. Alright, so this is the Cyclone X4. That's the front of the box there. So it just says some basic stuff. Phone and online support available. We've got a picture of the actual Cyclone media streamer there. Quite a nice looking box if you're picking it up in a shop. That's the side. Nothing much going on there. That's the back there. Some information. We've got the I/O of what's on the back. We've got a little description. You can always pause it if you want to read the specs and that kind of stuff. Just tells you about the different codecs you can use. We've got H.264, MKV, that kind of stuff. That's the top of the box there. So it just tells you what you get, the contents. And that's the bottom there. So not really much going on there. Alright, so I'm just going to slide it out there. There's no seal on it, so you just slide it out. And then you're left with this. So I'll just open this up. Alright, so inside you see the Sumvision Cyclone wrapped in a cellophane. So I'll just remove that. And then you've got this top compartment. And inside here we've got a USB to AC adapter plug. We've got a looks like an AV cable there, yeah, with a 3.5mm jack on it. We've also got the basic remote. So typing on this would be quite awkward because you have to like scroll to things on each letter on the key using that. So that's why I got the magic Air Mouse. And you get a little what's that? Android player DVD. I'm guessing that's the instructional manual. And you get a warranty card insert. So warranty card. I'm just gonna put that to the side. And I'll just show you the actual I/O. Open this up. Alright, so you get a little protective sleeve on there. Now, that would be the front of the device. Now, it has actually got like it's not like rubber or anything, but it is got like studded kind of finish on it there. This is like the infrared receiver. Now, on the side of the media player, you've got a micro SD, two 2.0 USB ports. And then on the back, you've got the AV jack. You've got a HDMI, which I'm guessing most people will be using that. You've got a LAN, which is really good, so you can actually do it wired Ethernet instead of just using the wireless. And then you obviously got your power input. And that's the bottom there. And that's about it, really. It's quite a nice feeling device, quite solid feeling. Got a decent heft to it. So yeah, should be pretty good, that. This is the charger. So there it is, and you've got like obviously your USB 2.0, just a normal USB charger by the looks of it with your AC adapter. So it doesn't really require much power to use this thing. You could probably leave it on without worrying about your bills. And obviously that's your remote there. So you've got your home button, your power button. Looks like that may be a menu button, navigational buttons, backspace, volume up, down. That's your, that might be a cursor. And then you've got the, looks like volume up there as well. So it's a cell battery. and obviously your cable there. So I'll just put that to one side, and I'll just do the remote, the magic remote. So this makes it a lot easier to navigate using the remote. So that's it there. So this is called the Freestyle Air Mouse. This is actually specifically designed for the Cyclones by Sumvision, because it's made by the same company. It's got 2.4 gigahertz band, and then it also says that it works with these, as well as Android. It works with Windows and Mac as well. And then on the side, it's got some apps. There's the back there, tells you some details. Supplied with USB 2.0 receiver. You can literally just put the dongle inside this straight into the Cyclone, so that's pretty cool. And obviously, because it's Wi-Fi and not infrared, you're not worrying about it getting a good, you don't need a straight line view to that infrared receiver. So that's the remote there. I'm just going to put that to the side. And inside the box, we've got some batteries. So it requires 3 batteries. Comes with 2 in a pack and 1 just loose like that. And then you've got a little manual. So there's the manual there. Yeah. Tells you some stuff. You can always pause it if you want to read it. There's nothing on the back. And that's it in the box there. So I'll just show you the remote here. So that's the remote. I'm just going to take it out of the pack. Okay, so it has got a gloss finish, so it may be susceptible to bits of dirt and grease over time if you tend to eat where your remote is. But yeah, you've got escape, power. It's a full keyboard. It's pretty decent feeling buttons. Obviously, because it's got the you kind of use it like that and point what you want to do. And then it's got a Sumvision button. Not really sure, that may be a home button. Then you got left click, mouse click, right mouse click. Yeah, it's looks pretty decent weight, gloss finish, so it probably will scratch over time. Just open up that. Let's see. Oh, and there's a receiver actually stays in there. So if you do want to move it or something, then the receiver's a little tiny nano receiver, which is nice, which stays in there. Just put that back in there for now. Goes in there like that. Yeah, so that's about it really. So thanks for watching my video. I'm just gonna cut to the screen, and then you can see what the results you can get from the Kodi once it's set up properly. Alright guys, so I've got it set up now, and I'm using the remote here. So with the remote, you actually double press in the middle there, and then it comes up with the comes up with the mouse cursor. So there you can see like the mouse cursor's moving on the screen. It's a bit hard to do with my left hand. I don't really know what I'm doing. Hang on a sec. There we go. So yeah, you just literally just point, and then you just move it around and stuff like that. So dead easy. So I'm just going to use the navigation buttons here, and then we'll load up Kodi. So this is the main reason why we came here for. And I've already installed the it's called the Wookiee Wizard Pack. It's basically an add-on that installs everything for you that you'd ever need really, and it's a dead simple way of doing it if you're not too clued up on how to use it. So it's just loading up for the first time now, so I'll just give it a second while it just loads up all the backgrounds and stuff. So there we go. So now we've got, all your stuff like Phoenix plugin, we've got Genesis, which is one of the best plugins at the moment. You've got your live sports categories, there's kids movies, it's your program settings. So as all this comes installed with the Wookiee Wizard, otherwise it'd be just blank Kodi as normal. Now I've set up my live TV guide as well. So if we click on here, I'm using IPTV Stalker as my main streamer. So I'll just click on this, and then it should load up the channel listing Normally takes a while after a new boot. So there we go, and we've got all the different channels here. So you can get a live stream of pretty much every channel you'd ever want, really. So even like your Sky Sports channels that you normally pay for. So here's the Ashes highlights here on Sky Sports. So I'll just press play on that, and it's normally generally quite quick at loading. So they started playing Sky Sports there. We'll go back, try another one. That's it. Slow it there. Now the aspect ratio varies depending on where it's streaming from.
And it's important for them to
We've got Nickelodeon here as well.
Symptoms of diarrhea start.
And that's Nickelodeon, obviously you can see that's full screen. Now if we go back, I'll just show you the rest of the stuff. So we'll get out of here. Now the main thing we're using iView and Genesis, which is over here. And if you go on Genesis, you can go on latest movies, for example. And it'll just load up a list basically, and it goes off your internet speed. So the faster your internet speed is, the faster it'll load. So there we go. I've got 50 meg broadband. So we'll go on Fast and Furious 7, one of the new films out, and basically it's just trying to find all the places I can stream it from now. So it's just working away. Okay, so now we can just pick one of these streams. So we pick that one there. Normally the top streams tend to be the best ones. And there you go, it starts playing Fast and Furious. Now if you, again, you double press on here, comes up with the mouse. You can come up with the menu, you can skip, forward, fast forward, what have you. So I can just skip, fast forward there, you know, keep going. This is Jason Statham. And that's about it really. So you can still play the film in the background while you're browsing, but you know, it'll depend on your internet, how fast it'll stream while you're browsing. Yeah. So that's about it really. You got any questions or comments, let us know. I'd recommend one of these boxes. They're pretty slick, only about £40 from scan.co.uk.